Okay, and if you just turn your hand, so we just... Okay, so now you turn your hand here, we just got to put one here.
Yeah, I'll do one a second.
So this pen, Alan, will rub out afterwards, so you don't have to walk around with a big red cross on your head.
What we're looking at in that particular part of the brain is a particular pathway that connects some of the neurons in that brain that uses a neurotransmitter, acetylcholine.
Let's bring this cable.
Now, acetylcholine is a transmitter that's affected by Alzheimer's disease. It's one of the things that's affected, and its level tends to go down a bit. So when we test this connection that we know uses this particular transmitter, what we're expecting to see in the Alzheimer's patient is that this connection doesn't work quite as well as normal.
So this is just taking the remnants of that gel off. You can hold the front of the cap. Tell me when you've got that.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Keep hold of it.
Okay, that's a nice close image of the screen.
There are different networks in the brains, and each network may rely on a certain chemical. So acetylcholine is just one of those chemicals, but it's the one that we think is pretty significantly involved in Alzheimer's disease.
Turn the juice up then.
What we do is ask them not to take their morning dose of donepezil. We do the TMS experiment to see if you wanted the level of the cholinergic system, or the brain cells that rely on acetylcholine. Then we ask them to take their usual daily dose, and then a few hours later, when we think the blood levels of that medication is at its peak, we do exactly the same experiment repeated. And then we see, is there any improvement in the TMS measure?
Yeah. Okay.
So
Get the right twist.
By measuring as many of these things as possible, so we're measuring various aspects of Alzheimer's in the brains of individuals, gives us a better picture of what's going on in that particular individual's brain. So yes, there's many different things you could possibly measure, And at least my approach would be that the more things you try to measure, the better understanding you'll have of the whole picture of the disease process in the brain.
Still with us? Stay awake, relax your shoulders.